guys, as you've seen from all of the B-roll footage, I am reading Thunderhead by Neal Shusterman, and this is my continuation of the Arc of Scythe trilogy, finishing it finally, hopefully, before the reading rush starts. And so yeah, I am almost halfway through now that I'm finally updating you guys, since I've been bad at that. And I am on part 4 of the book, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I like that there's a very different plot from the first book, obviously, and I enjoy what is happening with our characters Citra and Rowan and what is going on. And this is just a really good book for me to be reading right now because it is such a fast-paced and easy-to-read book that I read the majority of this portion this morning before I had lunch. So it is a book that I definitely am enjoying, and it's perfect for me to get back into reading and prepare for the reading rush because I'm planning to read 7 books in 7 days, hopefully. My goal for the rest of the day is to get to part 5, which is on page 305, I think. Let me look. 307. So I am on page 227, which means I have about 80 pages to read, and it is about 1 o'clock now, I think. Zach gets home at 3:30, and so I'm going to try to speed run through that before he gets home, and then I will probably finish this tomorrow at work. But again, I just wanted to stop on here and give you guys my thoughts so far. Really enjoying it. I'm excited to be back in this world. Neal Shusterman is such a great writer, and he did such a good job with this series from what I've read so far. So this should be done by tomorrow, and then I'll be able to give you my full thoughts. It's kind of hard to actually talk about it without being spoilery since it is the second book in a series, but I'm liking it. So I will be back to update you guys either later on or tomorrow when I have more read. But I do plan to have this done by tomorrow after work, and I will be starting the toll right after I'm done. So I'm going to get back into reading now and get to the part I want to be at. And also not get rained on because it's going to rain soon. So I just got to part 5, and oh my god, I don't understand how so much got packed into 80 pages, but it did. I just want to continue to keep reading because of what just happened. Freaking crazy. I'm not making this a spoilery vlog because obviously some people still have not read this, and I have very high hopes that I'm going to want to recommend this series. I already recommend Scythe, and so far this just took a plot twist that I was not expecting, and I freaking appreciate Shusterman being able to do that. So I have about 200 pages left. I could probably make it to the next part. It's only, what time even is it? It is 1:49. So yeah, I'm gonna see where part 6 is, and then I might actually just continue reading because I am enjoying this book a lot. So I just want to pop on and tell you guys what happened. And yeah, it's starting to rain now. Stormy is very, very needy, as she always is, and I'm going to either continue reading or watch a little bit of booktube. Not quite sure, but I just am very, very shocked at that just happened.
He was the absence of all.
What did I just freaking read? Oh my god. Okay. So I just finished Thunderhead, obviously, and I would say this last 80 pages were crazy, and I was not expecting Shusterman to do that. So good on him, because now I don't even know. I'm that ending was freaking crazy, and I am going to have to immediately get into the toll, which is what I'm planning to do. I am giving Thunderhead 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I would say I enjoyed it just about as much as Scythe, and I just really enjoyed that ending. Like, obviously I didn't enjoy it because it wasn't necessarily like a great ending, but I enjoyed what he did, and it was really awesome. So I cannot wait. I am going to be starting the toll today at work. The only other thing I have to do today is I am taking a praxis test, which I am supposed to take on the 6th of August, and I want to see what I need to study, how well I can do on the practice exam, and you know, that kind of stuff. So other than that, I'm reading the toll today. So I'm very excited because that ending made me really excited to read the finale. And I've heard that some people don't really like the toll, so I'm a little worried, but I'm hoping that it wraps up at least decently, and if I don't give it a 5 out of 5, I at least enjoy it and can give it a 4. So that's what's going to be happening. I really don't have much to say about this besides I thought it was really good. It was everything that I was hoping it would be, really. I mean, I wasn't planning for some of that, but like I was hoping for it to be that good. I will be back when I read some of the toll, and hopefully, again, like I said, I will love it just as much. So I will see you when that happens. I've come to realize that I have not given you guys an update on my reading, so I'm just gonna pop on real quick. I'm about 200 pages into the toll. I believe, there's 625 pages, so I'm almost halfway there. I'm really enjoying it. I know a lot of people said that they thought that this book was slow in comparison to the other two, but I'm reading it really quickly, and it has a very different vibe than the other two just because of what happened in the end of Thunderhead has to be dealt with differently in the toll, and I'm really enjoying it, and I'm very excited to see where it's going. I have high hopes that I'm going to give it 5 stars as well, so I'm excited. I am probably going to finish it today at work, as I think I only read for 2 hours or about 2-ish hours with things in between, and I got to 200, and I have an 8-hour shift pretty much just to read today, so I'm going to get it done. At least I believe I will be getting it done, and then I will update you guys. I will probably give you guys my thoughts on both Thunderhead and the toll at the end of this, just kind of as a recap of Thunderhead, because I didn't really talk about it too much, but yeah, that's what's going on, and I am just really excited to finish it, and this will be my 8th book read for the month. Who is she? Like, I have not read a book in 2 months, so I'm just so happy that I'm reading ones that I really enjoy. So, okay, I'm going to go... What am I doing? I don't even know. I'm going to go do something, and then I go to work in about an hour and a half, and then I'm going to read while I'm there. I'm going to take another book just in case I finish one I have, but yeah. So, I will talk to you guys later when I have finished everything. Well, guys, I did it. I finished the toll today. Oh my goodness. I feel like I have a lot to say. So I am giving this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. So it is my lowest rated of the series, but it's still practically a 5. I love this series. It is one of my new favorite series of all time. I am so glad that I decided to finish it this weekend, and thank you guys for voting to have me read them. Wow. Obviously, I really enjoyed it. If I had to rate them in order, and I know I didn't read Scythe in this vlog, but I did read it last year and it was one of my favorite books of the year, and I remember it, that's why I didn't read it. But if I had to rate them, I think it would go The Toll, then Scythe, then Thunderhead being my favorite of the three, which is very interesting. I think that Scythe, the first book, sets up a very interesting world and characters that we enjoy, and I think that The Toll sets up a very unique and interesting ending to this trilogy, but Thunderhead was what connected them both and what shocked me the most. And so it's definitely my favorite, but I enjoyed them all. I really enjoyed them. And so my thoughts on why I didn't give The Toll 5 stars, I just felt that this was more of, although everything got tied up and everything did work, I do think this felt more like a book set in the same world, but not with the same characters. So, I mean, we had the same characters, but for some reason there's just a disconnect between these two books and this one in writing style. Not even writing style, but just like, there was just some sort of difference between them in styles. And that aside, I did really enjoy this, and I flew through it. I finished it today during work and I still had time to spare. And so that was my biggest flaw with it, is I just think that there's like a slight disconnect. I enjoyed it for what it was, and I think that the overall wrap-up was really cool, and I liked how Neal Shusterman did it, although the very ending, I almost wanted to tear up, but I didn't. So yeah, 4.5 for The Toll, but overall the series I would give a 5. I think that if you are someone who likes, I don't even know, I just feel like this could be recommended to so many people. Like, if you like sci-fi, if you like fantasy, if you like YA, if you've liked Neal Shusterman in the past, I just feel like there are a lot of people that love this, and even if those aren't things you normally would like, I still think you should give this a try, because it is just really good, and I'm so glad that I finally finished it. So I will be recommending this for years to come, and I'm sure you will see Thunderhead on my top 10 of the year at the end of the year, because I loved it. So yeah, I'm so glad that I finished these. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you are interested in seeing more reading vlogs in the future, let me know in the comments below, and I will do my best to continue to do this and bring all the reading atmosphere to you guys. I had a really fun time doing this, and I surprisingly did fine with the vlogging part, so yay me. If you guys have read this series and want to talk about it more in depth with me, since I kept this spoiler free, message me on Twitter or Instagram and we can talk, because I feel like I have a lot to say and think about, and I'd really love someone to talk to about this. So if you have not read them, I highly encourage you to at least pick up the first book in the series and give it a try, because it is a very phenomenal and very well written series, and like I said, I would recommend it to just about everybody. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!